Hey guys, what's up? It's the Bazinga Guy reviewer here, and I had a request to review the movie that just came out a little while ago called We're the Millers, starring Jennifer Aniston, Jason Sudeikis, Will Poulter, I'm not sure if I'm saying his last name correct, and Emma Roberts. Also, Ed Helms is in the movie too. The movie is about Jason Sudeikis' character is a drug dealer and he sells drugs to people, and he gets hired by Ed Helms' character to go pick up a big thing of drugs in Mexico. And he's trying to figure out how can he get to Mexico and come back without getting caught, because he thinks that the Mexican border will stop a guy who's by himself, because that's a big red flag. So one day he saw an RV with a family in it, so it gave him the idea. The Mexican border is not going to stop a family in an RV. They'll think that they're not up to anything. So he hires these three people to play his family. He hired Jennifer Aniston's character, who lives in his apartment building, to play his wife. And then he hired this kid who lives in his building to play his son. And he hired Emma Roberts' character, who lives on the streets, to play his daughter. And he offers them money to go on the trip with them, pretend to be his family. And they drive in an RV to Mexico to try to get the drugs and come back. And this movie is a comedy, but I did not find it very funny. It had a couple of funny parts that I laughed at, maybe like one or two, but not enough to recommend the movie. This movie had too much of the usual copy off stuff from other movies, especially other road trip movies. You've got the usual, like, there's a family they meet in the middle of the movie that they find annoying. So you've got the usual another family that they meet and they're annoying while on the road trip thing that we've seen before in other movies. One thing that comes to mind to me is the movie RV with Robin Williams. That movie also had a family traveling in an RV where they run into another family that's annoying to them. So that aspect I thought was just copying off of other movies that I've seen. And to me, this movie could have been a lot funnier than it was. To me, my favorite character of the movie was, of course, the son, and I think he has a good future ahead of him in doing other comedies. Just some of his facial expression and how he acted in the movie was pretty funny. He's the part that I laughed at the most. Like the part where he was singing along to the song they were listening to on the radio was my favorite moment, because I thought it was hilarious. There were a few funny parts, but overall I would not recommend this movie. It's more of a movie that you could catch on TV or Netflix or maybe Redbox, but I don't think it's a movie you should run out to go see in the theaters or anytime soon. Maybe the Dollar Theater or something, but it's not a movie to go spend like 10, 11, whatever it costs to go to the movies nowadays to see it. And it's definitely not going to be on my list as one of my favorite comedies of the year. But I had an okay time with it, and I thought it could have been funnier. So, what can you do? Thank you for watching my review, and I give this movie a 2.5 out of 5 stars.